Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sunday night, going live here over on Facebook and Instagram. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in and join me for the energy focus for the week. Lots to talk about. So much happening in the cosmos. Come on in and join me. Terry Ann Hyman here. This is my Empowered Spirit Show, the energy focus for the week, where I come on live. We talk about what's going on in the cosmos. We align our energy. We tune in and we draw tarot cards for guidance. Got some intense tarot cards, that's for sure. And yes, it has been pretty intense out into the world. It really has. But we do have a little bit of somewhat of a quiet week, even though we're moving into the last phase, the balsamic, the dark of the moon. But first and foremost, let's just talk a moment about the podcast. I was so excited for this conversation, all about spirit guides. So if you've ever really wanted to know more about spirit guides, what are spirit guides, how do you connect with spirit guides, how many spirit guides can you have, check out the podcast. My guest was Marilyn Aloria, and she's written a book all about guides, spirit guides, how to connect, including stories, exercises, and at the back there's an index that you can choose a guide as well. I chose number 3. So check it out. Check out her book. She also has a podcast, Who Is It Now? Talking about more spiritual stories, spiritual guides. Really a fun podcast. I got super excited. Not very often do I get to talk to, an expert on spirit guides. So it was a really great episode. Definitely check it out. A big shout out to my sponsor, Forecast Salon, a hair salon here in Birmingham, really dedicated to education, creativity, training, getting their work out, and supporting all of us here in Birmingham. So much fun they are. Definitely check them out in Homewood at forecastsalon.com or online on Instagram at forecastsalon. Definitely check them out. Jerry, I saw you and your daughter today, and I tried to catch your attention. Then I got distracted. At any rate, welcome everyone. Ernest, I saw that you lost your 4-legged friend. My heart goes out to you. I can only know how that feels. My goodness. Yeah, welcome everybody. Hey, Summer, you did join us. So this week, it is pretty intense. Actually it's not so intense. It's dark of the moon. We have a lot of intensity that we've been working with. So I'll just make that distinction. We have a little bit of a calming, even though we go into that last quarter, the balsamic, the dark of the moon. Tendency during the dark of the moon is to drop our energy, right? And also, too, now the days are getting shorter again. So just careful of not allowing yourself to go too deep. Now, this summer we started with the Cancer season. So that's the energy that pulls us in. We go deep. We feel the sensitivity. Then we come out with Leo and we're out there, we're partying, we're having fun, and we're putting our voice out to all those sensitive parts of us. Now the transition between the Leo, which Virgo comes in tomorrow, is grounding. It's really asking you to say, okay, what are your gifts? It's all about self-worth. It's like that spiritual warrior of service. But in order to be of service, you really kind of have to know your gifts. Like, what are you doing? What is your purpose? What are you here for? And so, the cosmos is saying, all right, you've had all summer now, a lot of growth. Look around. Notice what you're bringing in. Notice what your work is doing. And now is the time to take this and collectively come out and be of service to the others in the world. So this is really what we're at this week. As we start to move into this energy, it's the last part of summer. The new moon comes in on Saturday, all right? So next week we'll talk about it. Actually, I'll be in Vancouver. Yay, next week. I will definitely try and post. We'll see with the time change and all. But definitely want to keep posting because next week is the new moon. Lots to talk about that. Really definitely about how you can ground your energy. It is the sign of the goddess and really teaches us about the power that you have. We all have it. We all have the ability to be healers, to heal, to grow, and align with your gifts, your intuition. Virgo is the sign of service. It's teaching all about your gifts and the service to others. So again, that first step is like, what are your gifts? What are you doing? And now that we've been through so much intensity and so many darknesses and so much fear, and we're breaking through or moving out, so much of that energy is shifted. So where have you shifted, all right? Where have you opened up? Where have you created new spiritual contracts? All right, I talk about that a lot in the work that I do. As we grow and we shift, we have to come back into that inner guidance, that inner spark within us, that spirit, and say, okay, now where's my gifts? What am I doing? What is that new spiritual contract that I can set for myself? And then that will change everything and shift everything around you. I truly, truly believe The greatest thing we can do right now is heal thyself, is work on thyself. If we work on ourselves first, we heal, we feel better. We're not projecting energy, we're not blaming others. We're taking responsibility and we're shining our light. So it isn't a selfish act. It's like take time for you. Get some help, get some things that you do. Really, really important that you really go deep and start to open up, especially as we come around to the end of summer. Many times this time it's summer, people start to drop their energy. They're tired of summer. They just want to skip right over into fall. But really, there's still a lot of growth coming forward right now. Notice the weather. Notice what's growing. Notice the elements. And that's going to help you understand. Now, the intensity is kind of coming from the Mars energy that's occurred. The Uranus, the Pluto, the Neptune, all the outer planets are moving. We've got a lot of that going on. And that Mars energy is really intense. Definitely check your aggression, but we do want action. So find that line in between. All right? Ground your energy. Virgo is an earth sign that's going to help you come back in and ground all of these new ideas, these new visions, everything that we're opening up to as we move into this final phase of summer and into the sun sign of Virgo. All right? Lots of great energy to come forward. Do your work. Check in. Kind of noticing where you are hanging out, maybe hanging out in your vices, as we're going to see that's where the cards show us, but really checking in with you. You need some extra guidance, you need some extra help, strengthen those intuitive skills. Check out the podcast, right? When's the last time you connected with your own spirit guides? How often do you bring them in? How often do you ask for their advice? Right now, that's such a gift for all of us because we're out there trying to bring this forward. And as light workers, energy healers, we are the guardians right now. We are helping the collective raise the vibration and bring these new modalities, bring these new ways of healing, the wholesomeness out into the forefront. Very passionate about all of this. All right, so let's take this energy and center for a moment, calling back your energy from the week. Let's begin to do that. So wherever if you can, for a few moments, close your eyes. You're going to light some sage. Create a nice little ceremony to tune in. Maybe this is the first time you've called in your energy all day. So just take a nice deep inhale and exhale, pulling your energy in all the way down, grounding with Mother Earth. Inhale, expanding the breath all the way up the body. And exhale, pulling the breath all the way back down as you call in your energy. Call in your spirit. Feel that energy coming in for you. As you take that next breath, expand that energy up the spine. And exhale, bring it all the way down, deep into the earth. Inhale, tuning into the deepest part of your heart. Feel that connection deep within your spirit, the greater spirit, source, light, creator. Know that you are known. Know that you are loved. Just feel all this energy coming in for you right now. Honoring your week that is ahead for you. And just taking this moment right now as we call in the masters, the teachers, the archangels, the crystal beings. Call in your spirit guide. Feel that energy coming in for you to guide you on your path this week. Taking a moment and noticing where you are in this great wheel of life. Here we are in the summer. Notice your growth. Notice the things that have come in for you. Taking a moment, calling in the directions for guidance and protection this week to the south, the west, the north, and the east, above you, below you, right into the very center. Feeling into your heart, setting an intention for your path this week. As you set that intention, notice how you feel, how you want to feel, how you will feel, and allow that to radiate out from your heart all around you. Let radiate out the joy, the peace, the love, the abundance, the success, the adventures. Inhaling and exhaling, centering, bringing the energy in, grounding with Mother Earth, opening the third eye for your path, feeling that heart connection, bringing the awareness back, blinking the eyes open, coming back. Just feel how it is to ground, to slow down for a moment. So the card that we have today for the focus is the Devil's card. All right, never a favorite, but this card comes in to remind us really of like self-sabotage. Where are you giving your power away? What are the vices? What is the comfort zone that's getting in your way? All right, this is asking you to look at that. I mean, look at the red. That's fire. Look at like the little tiny feet are all tied up here. It's hard to have a balance when we're not grounded. Where are you giving your power over? It could be habits. It could be addictions. It could be vices. It could be the mind. It really could be. But where can you start to turn this around, get out of the comfort, and grow a little bit? Use that summer energy to help you grow. Now, the way that we can use this card for us this week is to recognize when we do get out of that self-sabotage, we can start to move to calmer waters. All right, we can get help and we can move toward being a little bit easier. Airs our mind. This also indicates a little travel. Hello, doing a little traveling. But allow yourself to calm the mind, to get out of the vices so you can take a journey. Maybe it's a short little trip, but take a journey to easier times within your own thinking and the mindset. Otherwise, the Tower card, oh my gosh. When these two come up, it really is important to look at your path together. And this was right under the Devil. So the Tower is about structures falling down. Now, you can look at that and go, okay, I need some structures falling down. I need some things to be let go of so that you can rebuild. Or you can like ignore the card and let everything come crashing around. We don't want that to happen. So notice in your own life, where can you get out of your mind, release some of the vices, and be prepared to make new foundations for your life as the others come down. All right, so you can look at it either way, like, oh my gosh, my world is crashing, or what can I let go of in order to bring in new energy to rebuild what I need. And then the other card that can help you do this is the Mother of Earth, and this is like that self-love, self-nurturing, that intuition. It's like really taking care of you, that inner child. As you take care, it's kind of like what I was saying before, like as you do your own work, take care of you, take time for you. That's where true healing comes for you and all those around you. That's where you'll get out of the vices. That's where you'll notice what needs to break down. And that's where you can move yourself into calmer waters. Harmony, 6, air, mindset. And that's what we want to do. All right? So it is a little bit of intensity with the cards. But if you use the cards to your advantage, you'll know what to prepare for as you move through this week. Let me know how that settles with you. I won't be teaching this week. I do have subs for all my classes, so go support the classes as well. Shout out to the Yoga Circle and over at the Levi JCC. Great time over there. If you would like a card, let me know. But I will be back in September. We do start the Radiant Light Challenge, another 21-day challenge for the fall on the Energy Mastery app. More will follow on that. All right, let me know who'd like a card. Questions, how that resonated. Definitely. All right, Kika. Kika, we got the 3 of water. All right, did we get this recently? This is about celebrating. This is about the emotional energy. 3s is like the collective, people that you're in your community. Share, it's like honor yourself, but with people that matter. Like go out and have a little fun. You see that little pool of fish. It's like sharing it with people that matter and really appreciating the circle that you've come around and something that you have accomplished. All right, really important. Opening up to those emotions for sure. All right, Ernest. Ernest, we got the Hierophant. All right, so this is a little bit, I don't know, I feel like maybe some of the grieving you've done for your pet, but allow yourself to really kind of go into yourself. Know that the tools are there. You have the keys that you need. Sometimes this indicates getting a spiritual teacher, getting some spiritual help, but know that your guidance is within you, opening the heart, allowing yourself to grieve and move through those emotions, but you are your own guru. You have the keys and all the tools that you need within you. So sit with yourself a little bit and feel those emotions, even though they are difficult right now. Samali. Similarly, we got the 9 of Fire, passions, desires, bringing forward your own purpose. And it shows that there's more to come. 9 is always about more to come. What needs a little bit more attention for you? Where's all those amazing tie-dye designs? Yes, yes, yes. But this is about your path, the fire, the purpose, and bringing more in. All right, more is to come. Where can you open up and focus in a little bit more for that? Let me know how that resonates, all right? All right, Mark. Mark, you got the 3 of air. All right, so this is sometimes a little bit of healing. It's like balancing the energy of the mind and the heart, but it's really more about the mind than the heart. It's how you're thinking about that, all right? So it's like letting go of those challenging thoughts. Don't spin the same thoughts, and know that your heart is the strongest here right now, all right? But sometimes it does indicate a little healing of that, but it's more of the mind than the heart, if that makes sense. Sometimes we like the mind, the heart, the mind, the heart. We can't find that cohesive resonance for the two. So allow yourself to drop into the heart, get out of your mind. That might be easier to say. Marissa, we got the 3 of earth. Both of y'all are 3s. So this is about collaboration, taking a time to pause, to sit back, and to really notice like what you're building, all right? So it is a good opportunity to understand the collaborations that you do with all the different groups in your work, and sit back and recognize how much you've done, and that more will come for you on that, all right? All right, Jerry, 2 of earth. Jerry, this is about boundaries and juggling, all right? I know, back to school, right? Juggling all the many aspects of your life, and knowing that you can make those jugglings and you can do it, but boundaries are really important. Knowing the boundaries that you need right now will help you to juggle home, work, family, all of that energy, all right? Definitely. Hey, Britt, how are you? Britt, you got the Ace of Air. Britt, this is like new energy coming in for you, new mindset. So let the past go, open up to the new mindset. So this is a good week to do that work, because especially as we come to that new moon, it'll be a new Virgo moon coming up. So allow yourself to process all that you've been through so that you can open up to that new mindset, the potential. Ace is always about potential. All right, I love when the aces come up. All right, Kika says, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. All right, nice. Good time to sit back with, yes, definitely with me on vacation there, for sure. All right, Marilyn has just joined us. Marilyn, we talked about you at the beginning of the show. Marilyn, say hey. Great podcast with her. I was talking about it all at the beginning of the show and how much fun it was talking about spirit guides. All right, I talked about it on the podcast too. I think I put a note in that I chose number 3 at the back of the book, Stroh, to use as a new spirit guide. Great podcast. Definitely check it out. Thank you for joining us tonight as well. All right, juggling, chainsaws, and watermelons. Oh my goodness. We do not need a chainsaw to cut a watermelon. So what does that mean, Jerry? But I do understand lots going on with the shift in seasons. Down here we have started back to school. Your daughter was adorable. I saw her, and I was trying to catch y'all in Publix. At any rate. All right, everybody. We do have a good week to sit back and to really process a lot of the energy going on, all right? Definitely a time to process the summer, to really honor it. Let's not just skip right into the fall. Honor the work that you've done that helps you to build that confidence of your own inner self. Tune into your spirit guides. Look for that guidance that you already have within you and build upon that. All right, definitely. Thank you guys so much for joining me. As we go to close, just take a moment. Taking a nice deep inhale. Gratitude for your spirit. Gratitude for the greater spirit. Gratitude for your path and all the infinite possibilities coming your way. Thanks again for listening. Have a great week. I will be up in Vancouver, joining you live next week. Have a great week. Thank you so much. To your spirit, namaste. Buffy, I didn't see you. Mercedes, I didn't see you. I didn't see you guys. Buffy, a card for you. We got the Father of Fire. All right, so this is about being really passionate, standing up for what you believe, and even being a little bit more vocal about it. Great card for you. Mercedes, we got the Six of Fire. This is like harmony and transformation. Things are moving forward, and allow yourself to transmute the energy and open up to more of your passion. All right, it's a little involved over on Instagram. Thanks for joining me tonight. You guys have a great week. To your spirit.